The brand new Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 and the even newer Garmin Venu 3 are the top Android smartwatches right now, and today we will compare these two to see which one comes out on top. So first, let's take a look at the activity tracking. The Galaxy Watch 6 comes with a whole lot of sport modes, starting from walking and running over to some swimming and hiking, ball sports, and you even get a running coach with different running programs like light walk, fat burning runs, and hits. Right here you can also customize your workout display with up to 6 different metrics like your pace, cadence, speed, elevation, and a lot more. The Garmin Venu 3 may not have as many sport modes like the Galaxy Watch, but the ones that you get right here are great, with great tracking, very individual tracking stats, and customization options. You do have a Garmin coach, and just the customization options for your workout displays aren't as big. Overall, there are 4 different metrics that you can change, but what you can do is to download different widgets from the IQ Connect store and have an overall bigger selection of metrics. The Venu 3 now also have wheelchair support and a workout benefit display to let you know how your workouts impact your fitness. As for the built-in GPS, both watches are just great. I tested both of them, and even though the Galaxy Watch 6 is almost all the time on track, the Venu 3 is always on track. It gets the GPS signal way faster. It only takes about 3 seconds, whereas the Galaxy Watch 6 can take a little longer at times. The Venu 3 also connects with 5 different satellite systems, which is the reason this one is so accurate. So as for the activity tracking, I would definitely go with the Venu 3, even though the Galaxy Watch 6 is great too. Next up, the health tracking section, and let's start with what these watches actually have in common. You do get a stress tracker, heart rate, SpO2, and a sleep tracker, but in addition, the Galaxy Watch 6 comes with its unique body composition tracker that will track things like your fat mass, BMI, and BMR. You have a blood pressure and ECG tracker, which is already a whole lot compared to most smartwatches out there. It also recognizes if you are snoring at night. The Venu 3 doesn't have these features, but therefore it does have a sleeping coach that tells you how much sleep you need the next night based on your age, activities, rest through the day, and a few more factors. You have the HRV status, which is essential for our runners out there. You can check your respiration rate, and you have an upgraded version of the Garmin Body battery that now also tells you why you lost some of your power and why you got some energy back. Right here you almost can say that one is better than the other one, but I give the slight advantage to the Garmin Venu 3 as its heart rate accuracy is just way better. The Galaxy Watch 6 wasn't all that good in all of the tests. The battery life is a very important factor if you buy a smartwatch. I mean, who wants to charge his smartwatch every couple of hours? So the Galaxy Watch 6 lasts for about a day, maybe 1.5 days with the always on display mode and all of the health trackers enabled, which isn't the best by today's standards. The Garmin Venu 3, just like every Garmin watch, is very good. In a normal smartwatch mode, this one lasts up to 14 days, and with the always on display mode, it still lasts 4 to 5 days depending on your usage. That means it lasts more than twice as long as the Galaxy Watch 6. Even with continuous GPS without the music, this watch can last 26 hours, which is as much as the Galaxy Watch 6. As for the price, both watches are brand new and you won't find any sales yet. The 47mm Galaxy Watch 6 Classic Bluetooth version will cost you €430 right now. If you take the 44mm active Wi-Fi version, this one only costs $330 over here in Germany. The Venu 3 is much more expensive. Both the Venu 3 and the smaller Venu 3S cost €500. That means you can save up to €170 if you just go with the Galaxy Watch 6. Now over to the smart features. So what do these two watches have in common? And first up, you have a built-in mic and a speaker, which means you get to use the voice assistant and you can receive, decline, and start calls from these watches. You have an app store, it's the IQ Connect store for Garmin and the Google Play Store for Samsung, but you definitely have more smart apps on the Google Store, and the Garmin store is very focused on activity and health apps. On both watches you can download music apps like Amazon Music and Spotify, plus you can download songs from it and listen to them offline since you have enough internal storage. You get 8 gigs on Garmin and 16 gigs of internal storage on the Samsung watch. Navigating on these two watches is also different. On the Garmin watch you can only swipe left and right, whereas on the Samsung watch you can use the rotating bezel to scroll around your apps in the menu. The reply options to messages on the Samsung watch are also way better. The Venu 3 only has some quick reply options for you, and on the Galaxy watch you can send back emojis, use the speak to dictate feature, draw on the screen or use the keyboard, and you actually get a WhatsApp app on the watch to go through your messages and conversations. That's basically it for the Garmin Venu 3. I mean, you do have all of the standard features like a weather app, timer, alarm, and a calendar, which the Samsung Watch also has. But over there you also get some gesture controls to open up apps with a knock motion. The available watch faces are just way better right here with a bigger variety in the watch face store. You get more animations and more customizations options for the background and applications. Plus you can interact with the display, which is not the case on the Venu 3. You can change the size of the font, change the font style, and change between a bold and a normal font. Now right quick to the specs and the design. The Venu 3 has 3 physical buttons, of which the middle one is customizable. You can connect any of your apps to it, but by default it opens up your recent apps and your voice assistant. The Samsung has 2 buttons and both right here are customizable. Both watches are water resistant up to 5 ATM, they come with a silicone strap with a quick release feature, and if we're talking about the Venu 3 and the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, the Venu 3 has a 1.4-inch AMOLED display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and a stainless steel bezel, and the Samsung has a 1.5-inch Super AMOLED display with sapphire crystal glass and an aluminum frame. Now as a quick wrap up, considering the price of both watches, I would go with the Galaxy Watch 6 as it can save a lot of money, still get plenty of smart features, and overall it's one of the best Android smartwatches right now. I would only go with the Venu 3 if I'm more focused on the sports side of things with very good and accurate GPS and heart rate tracking. Also, if you can't stand a short battery life, then the Venu 3 is the one to take. And guys, there we have it. I also do these reviews in German on my other channel. Just click that link down below in the description to get right to it. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.